Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's Monday's Moment video, in which I continue the theme of kicking things into gear to make sure that we finish the end of this year in the best possible way that we can. Today I'm going to talk about how I use my own game plans to help me do that, and just give you a little bit of an insight into how I make sure that the months of November and December are some of the busiest months I have of the year. See you in a moment. I'm Simon from Sterling Business Coaching, and today I'm going to give you a little bit of a sneak insight into the plans that I use to make sure that my last couple of months of the year aren't ones in which I take my foot off the gas or put my feet up. If anything, they're months that I step up, I kick things into gear, and I make sure that I'm going to do the absolute most that I can to end the year the best that I can. And the way I do that, of course, is by giving everything a real good kick forward, moving things forward, kicking things into action, putting strategies that are words into activities, and really not just getting things done and keeping the churn going, but lifting things up and giving things a real good boost. Now, in the top corner there is a screenshot of an action plan, a 6-week game plan that I use from my time when I was in Taki Moore's black belt group, and I still use this to this day. And it's really about looking at the weeks ahead. So I've done my game plan, and full credit to Taki and to black belt for helping me with this over the years. But I still use the plan to determine how many clients I want to win, how many conversations I need to have, how many leads I need to get. And then I map out the activity on the game plan there that's going to take me through to get to the end of the year and have more clients signed up in December than most other months in the year. So having a format, having a game plan is really important, even if it's like the kids in the middle there. Even if you've got something that shows a destination of where you want to go, that treasure chest, and it has an idea of where you are now, and it has a route of how to get there, whatever it is, make sure that you've got some kind of written out map. Don't keep it in your head, get it down on paper, and have a written map, a written roadmap, a written game plan of the activity and the turns and the twists that you're going to do over the next couple of months before the end of the year. And those activities aren't just maintaining what we're doing, they are stepping up what we're doing. We're kicking this up a gear. So we're not just going to do what we've done the rest of the year. We're going to look at the rest of November through December, and we're going to look at what extra we can do, because the treasure is there. Everybody else around you is easing off. They're thinking, oh, most clients aren't going to buy, most customers aren't going to buy before the end of the year. And whilst that might be true for some industries, and I'm not saying it's not true for you, what you can do, as I was talking to a client the other day, is you can still prime up appointments and get those appointments set before the end of the year for those sales appointments, perhaps straight back in the new year. But either way, we've got to have a game plan, we've got to have a roadmap, and that's mine. So I work it from the number of clients that I want to secure, the revenue that will bring me, and then I bring it back through my pipeline to the number of leads that I need, the number of triage calls and the strategy calls that I need to hold, and then I bring it through. And that's why I've got my workshop that's happening in just a couple of weeks' time. That's part of that process, that workshop for coaches. And most importantly, as the image is that's below me there, it's time for action. November and December are times for us to take some activity, some motion, get my teeth into gear here, some motion forward, to keep things not just moving, but moving better, faster, with more intent. Okay, so that's what I do every single year. So think about what you can do to get that game plan in place so that you can get over that finish line. You can find that hidden treasure, but you can succeed. You can get the clients, you can get the employees, you can, whatever it is that you want to achieve by the end of this year. Do the activity according to the plan to help you achieve the results of getting it over the line in good time and with great success for the end of the year. As always, please like, share this video wherever you're seeing it, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on LinkedIn, wherever it is. If you're a business coach who is doing okay but wants to do better, perhaps you're just starting out as a business coach and you're just trying to get some traction, I'd love to have you on my workshop, my Client Magnet workshop, in a couple of weeks' time. It's only $9, just less, just over £8. So if you want to know more about that, message me directly and I'll give you the details for that. You've probably had an email about it already if you're on my list. And of course, I appreciate all the things that you can do to share these videos to help other people. But most importantly, don't just watch it and share it. Do something with it. Take some action. Write up a plan. Write down the steps that you want to achieve from now until the end of the year. Okay, and just make sure that you've got an action plan and a success plan that kicks things up a gear so that we get the best end to 2025 that we possibly can, and the busiest 2 months, the most successful 2 months. And if that success is actually taking a break and getting a head start to the new year, great, let's make sure that happens. Whatever it is that you've got, let's kick it into gear, let's get it sorted, and let's help you have a successful November and December as we work through these last couple of months of the year. Thanks always for watching. Please look out for next week's Monday's Moment video, and of course, as always, make sure that you look out for any other posts that I might be putting out as well. And I will see you next week. Bye for now.